Hello everyone, this is Drew from Best of Us Investors working with Mark on the Platinum Trading platform. As you may know if you have been a subscriber on the channel for some time now, Mark, who has been successfully investing for over 40 years and warned us to get out of the market in 2021 November when the market was at its peak, is now helping our subscribers on swing trades analyzing more than 1,000 companies each week based on 10 indicators and sharing their tickers of the stocks that are set up for good uptrends every day, along with weekly Zoom calls for Q&As with the members. So if you might be interested in our service, please make sure you check the link in the description below. So for this week, we had another exciting week regarding swing trades and wanted to share a couple trades. One trade was where we made over $1,500 from a stock that had a breakout, and the other trade was showing how important it is to have a stop loss and know when to sell just in case the market tanks. Now for any investment, especially for trading, it is very important to know when to sell, either with a profit or with a loss. And you don't want to be in a case that you don't take profits in a trade and the stock goes back down and even below the price that you originally bought that stock. And you also don't want to be in a case where you didn't sell that stock with a small loss, expecting the stock to go back up, and you found yourself stuck in a trade with 10 or 20% losses. This is where Mark comes in, doing all the research and chart analysis, sharing support and resistance levels so the members can have an idea when they may want to take some profits and especially know where to set stop losses. One of Mark's major goals for the Platinum service is minimizing the losses under 1.5%. So with that, let's get into the first trade for the week. The first stock that we preserved more than $1,500 in gains is Solar Edge Technology, ticker symbol SEDG. This was a stock that was shared on our Horizon list at $293.39. That would be this area here in the graph. And for a couple days, the stock was slowly heading upward to the 50 SMA, and today, which is Friday, the stock broke through the 50 SMA and shot up all the way to $315 at one point. Now, we weren't able to sell at the peak, but Mark sent out a sell alert at $309, taking 4.37% in profits, or if you have traded 100 shares, that would be $1,561 as a profit. Now, based on Mark's chart analysis, the stock is still in an uptrend momentum, so he also mentioned that another strategy would be selling half the position, preserving $780 in profit, and keeping the remaining half in the trade. And as usual, Mark would be keeping an eye on the stock and send out alerts if he sees his indicators pointing out for a sell signal. Now our second stock that I wanted to share for this week was Parker Hannifin Corporation, ticker symbol PH. This is a stock that was listed on our watch list at $339.11, as you can see here, and would be this area on the graph. One of Mark's rule is always have a stop loss around 1.5% below the price you bought, just in case there may be a sudden downtrend in the market or negative news on the stock and you are not stuck in that trade with a huge loss. This way you can minimize your losses and not be in the scenario where you are holding the stock just because you have a huge loss. Of course, when the stock price goes up, you can higher the stop losses to increase your gain and at the same time be able to protect yourself from sudden downtrends. In the case of PH, the stock was set up for a great uptrend based on the 10 indicators when we shared it on our watch list, but on the 10th, a report suddenly came out saying that Parker Hannifin underperformed their competitors and caused the stock to tank approximately 5% that day, as you can see here in the graph. However, since we had that stop loss at this area, we were able to minimize our losses to 1.45%, as you can see here in Mark's alerts. So thanks to Mark's alert, any member that was in this trade would have been able to avoid being stuck with this much of a loss, or approximately a 5% loss, and was able to minimize that loss to 1.45% so that he or she would be able to use that money to trade other stocks. So again, I really think it is very important to know when to sell a stock, which takes a lot of time to do the research and find that level or price. And this is where Mark comes in, doing all the research for over 1,000 companies, finding great stocks that are in an uptrend, and also sharing both the support and resistance levels so that the members are aware of where they might want to set their stop losses. So with that, if you are interested in these swing trade updates, daily ticker suggestions, educational content, and live Q&As with Mark on a weekly basis, make sure you join our Platinum member in the description below so that we can make it through this tough market together. I'm looking forward to seeing you all at the weekly Zoom calls so that we can share great insights together. Thank you very much and see you on our next update video.